Hello there.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Elie Moses, your 23-year-old law and film shooter here, studio show, absolutely shooting his shot. And we're getting straight into it with this intro, and we are watching The Sopranos for the very first time today. We are up to episode 5 now of season 3. I have Jimmy Butler searched up on my history for some reason because I was looking at the Miami Heat game, and this episode is titled Another Toothpick. We're gonna get into the reaction. We're gonna have some fun with this thing, and let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Carmela. Yes! Yes! Cinema! I love that slow pan around to the left reveal for Carmela right there. And clearly it's been a couple weeks or months have passed because of Melfi. Her bruises on her face are clearly healed and swelling has gone down significantly. So clearly some time has passed. But I want to quickly just touch on the last episode because it was a fantastic episode. And I just wanted to talk about the experiences Melfi had. It's a traumatic experience. Now, I'm interested to see whether she starts getting similar attacks to Tony because of this experience. You know, the episode before, Melfi, in episode 3, she was talking about, you know, the gabagool being the trigger for Tony having that panic attack, and talking about, you know, in Tony's past, it was, you know, his father smashing the finger and then obviously seeing the cutting of the roast, the flesh, which triggered that panic attack from an early age. Now, I wonder if we're going to get more episodes that delve into Melfi's experiences outside the therapy room, as I'm looking at Carmela's facial expression here, and it makes me hella excited. But I wonder if we're going to get episodes where we focus on Melfi's external experiences outside of the therapy room, where maybe she will see sort of like a stairwell, a Coke, for example, someone with an orange hat, an abandoned car park, a vending machine, and have sort of like these trigger warnings like Tony has. And I'm very interested to see, as the show goes along, how she develops as a character now. Look how satisfied she is.
How are you feeling from your accident?
Fine. Thank you.
Honestly, if you told me 5 years ago I would be sitting here today.
Is this hour gonna be up?
Anthony's attacks, how do they make you feel?
Well, concerned, of course. Helpless. A little frustrated, maybe.
With your inability to help him?
To tell the truth, I was referring to your inability to help him.
She has helped me. What are you talking about?
You've been coming here for 3 years, Tony. You still pass out on a regular basis.
I understand your frustration. Did Anthony share with you any of our insights about his last panic attack?
I told you, remember? The gabagool.
The gabagool.
Little kid.
Right, yes.
Do you think that there's anything in the present family dynamic that could serve as a trigger? Something in your dialoguing, perhaps?
Excuse me?
I don't really know you that well. We're trying to get to root causes.
Like maybe you do things, you know, that have some effect on me.
Oh, really?
What? People affect each other in life.
Oh, I get it. Is this how it works? You can't get any answers out of him, so you start looking for someone else to point the finger at?
Nice. That's very nice.
A root cause. That was a good line.
Broke it off with that Russian person, right?
It's incredible. It's like people who smoke their whole lives and then they sue the cigarette companies when they get cancer.
You know, you agreed to come here. Ah, forget it. This is fucking ridiculous.
Right, just sit there. Silence, anger, and then you pass out and you blame the rest of the fucking world.
Yeah, I love you too.
This is the way I expected it to go.
Both very angry.
Yeah, you must have been at the top of your fucking class.
Aww.
Slow down. Stop driving like a maniac.
All right, maybe we'll fucking die.
You think this is easy for me? It's like being the new kid at school where everybody jumps down your throat every time you open your mouth.
Who's picking on you?
She took your side with everything you said.
Oh, Will you please?
I'm sure you'll have a good laugh about it the next time you're alone.
Yeah. Oh, motherfucking fuck! God.
Jesus.
Officer, we just came from therapy and it's very stressful.
How you doing? Got new shoes. Soles are a little heavy.
License, registration, and insurance card, please.
You're with the township, right? I think I had dinner with your boss last week. Tony Soprano?
Would you please remove the license from the wallet?
I like this cop. Doesn't matter what your name is, fam. Get your ass out of the vehicle.
Do you know why I stopped you, sir?
Yeah, I do. I'll tell you what. Why don't you and your wife have dinner on me? And you can tell her about it.
You offering me a bribe, sir?
Of course not. You gotta relax a little.
Would you shut the engine, please, sir?
Just out of curiosity. What happens if I don't feel like shutting the engine?
Dispatch 582 request backup.
Ah, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
582, what's your 20?
Dispatch, cancel backup.
Just the high point of your career?
Wait in the car.
I love the low angle shot of the officer. You know, low tilted angle shot looking out of the window, because that's usually Tony's position. Tony usually occupies that position in a lot of conversations. And I said at the end of last episode, you know, he's the one always in that angle. That's his angle. That's Tony's angle. But this time he is out of that position. He's not the one asserting dominance in this scene. It's out of his control. You know, he tried his little shtick, it didn't work. The officer's in control now, and he feels helpless at the moment. His ways, you know, or his sort of like stature, which is significantly reduced in this scene, cannot get him out of it. I love it. I reckon he just might take off.
How'd it fucking work?
Makes you sick. I think they'd be out arresting dope dealers.
Bro, you were speeding. Highway patrol. You put others at danger.
Stay in the car, Tony.
Affirmative action cocksucker.
Take the fine, cop it on the chin, and move along. You ain't above the law. Or you probably are, but at the moment.
Eggs.
You could give me a ride up to the point.
What the fuck are you looking at? We're on a job in Teaneck.
Come on, it's 2 minutes.
Fucking twat, get back here, Tina!
Eat shit, asshole!
Did this guy try and get a hair transplant, but he got it on the sides instead?
Look, why don't you just go with them?
Come on, can't you just take me?
I can't. Look, there's a car service over by the liquor store.
Sal! God, no,
Piece
what the
of
fuck
shit!
are you doing? He didn't do anything!
Come on, you wanna fuck her?
Sal, what are you doing?
He's
Stop.
dead.
He didn't do anything. Sal, what are you doing? Stop! Sal,
Back in the
stop!
fucking car!
He didn't do
Get
anything!
in the car!
He didn't do
Get
anything!
in the fucking car now!
This brother needs to be.
Brian!
Hey.
He's still alive?
Thanks for coming to me.
Hey. I brought him some whippets. He's gonna be fine.
Well, look at the bright side. Wasn't that smart to begin with? Come on, it's a tense situation. A little fucking levity, huh?
Really, Ralphie? Really?
What are you doing here?
I can't visit my cousin?
This cocksucker to bleed from his ass, Skipper.
You got it. Just say the word. My fucking pleasure.
Why don't you go grab us some coffee?
Come on, are you kidding?
Better yet, go to the ear, nose, and throat department. Get your hearing checked.
We've had 3 scenes in the span of just over an hour. involving characters visiting other characters, sort of at like a bedside. Obviously, you had Melfi in the hospital as well with the officers, and Richard visiting her. You had Tony visiting Janice, and then now you have these individuals visiting the individual who was just hit by the golf club. And yeah, it's interesting to see everyone else's reactions. And how expressive these guys are about their emotions and things like that. And it's just like, yeah, you could sort of like tell a story about each character with the way they react to a loved one being injured or damaged or killed. And yeah, it's just happened 3 times in the span of over an hour.
Oh, 2 minutes he's in charge. He's fucking Lee Iacocca.
Come on. Not here, come on.
Ralphie too comfortable, man.
No beef between your brother and Mustang Sally.
Didn't owe him any money, nothing like that. No, nothing.
Now, this kid's a whack job. Meadowlands last year, remember? Threw a hot dog venter off the second mezzanine. Too many fucking onions, some shit.
There are many rooms in my father's house. Most certainly one for Febby. Febby lived a full life, a life of service to others. His 78
Did I just see who I think I saw?
family as a devoted father.
BURT YOUNG! Hey, Paulie, what's up?
High sergeant in the Pacific Theater. And most importantly, our Lord as a devout Catholic. When I last visited Febby in the hospital, he had just finished his last round of chemotherapy. Though frail and extremely thin, his fighting spirit was still intact. His body was racked with pain.
I'll see you out at...
See you, father.
See you, father.
Come here, you. Let me look at you.
Hey, come here. Why'd you tell me your old man was coming?
He wanted to surprise you.
Oh, you mean old prick.
Oh, that's Bobby's
Why don't you
father?
play shuffleboard?
It's too hot there. I come up to see the grandkids, you know. And my doctor's here.
Your godson, Mustang Sally and Tile. He did a Lee Trevino for guys' heads.
Little prick is my godson in name only. I only stood up as a favor to his father.
Well, I'm just saying, because this isn't the first time.
You do whatever you gotta do.
Oh, damn. He got the
So
blessing.
you heard it from me.
He got the blessing.
And I want you to know that I appreciate you looking out for Bobby.
Bobby, what are you kidding me? He's been a huge help with my uncle.
That one don't need any help. They out of the jail on the fucking medical. That makes me laugh, your uncle.
Hey, why we gotta have BURT YOUNG like this, man? Come on.
You cagey fuck.
Huh?
You got him all fooled.
Yeah, that's right.
There's Bobby. Look, I'm sorry for your loss. Okay?
See you later.
Okay.
Hey, the fuck? He's really sick?
That cough.
What do you want? Smoke those camels since he's in short pants.
Lung cancer? Oh, fuck, Bono.
Another toothpick.
What the hell kind of way is that to talk about a sick person?
Janice, just get out of the frame. Like, come on, man.
Good night now.
Good night. Thank you.
Adriana, slow down, man. The tigress.
42 years. My God.
When it's right, it's right.
She a waitress with the freedom to dress however she wants, and she killing it.
We said we'd save the Barola for a big night. Check out these numbers.
I hope Artie doesn't, like Artie's wife doesn't think,
We were busy.
Not bad, eh?
you know, there's something going on between these two.
La-di-da.
Artie, don't try it.
Pass on the wine tonight. You know I love it here, and you are such a great boss.
Great boss.
Christopher doesn't want me working anymore. Please don't be mad.
No, I'm not mad at all.
She's probably
I'm happy for you.
I think she probably is a good business draw for Artie in terms of like, guys might come and be like, you know, way guys think, oh, there's a hot waitress that works over at Vesuvius. You get what I mean? Like,
You know, it's change in situation.
A lot of guys may be asking Artie, hey Artie, where's that waitress you had? You know how they think.
I really wanted to give you notice. I was supposed to tell you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I guess I'll get Charmaine covered.
Thank you. I'm so nervous about telling you.
Artie gotta suck this one up.
Christopher's picking me up, so I'm gonna go fix my makeup.
He has to take this one on the chin.
Of course.
She hit him with the golf club metaphorically. And he took it like a champ. Oh, so called.
What?
I'm open here. I'll have to king you.
Fuck it, I don't want to play.
Actually crazy how the actor that plays Bobby was wearing pillows, from what you guys have told me. He's not that fat.
What's with you, all day gloomy Gus?
Sorry, it's just...
He's a tough man. He'll beat the fucking thing.
It's not the cancer, it's Tony.
Tony? Well, what about him? Stop speaking in anagrams.
He okayed my dad to do the hit on Mustang Sally.
Well, the prick put that spatafori kid in a coma.
Fuck Sally. I'm worried about my father. He can't do this. He's been retired for 7 years.
What's this, we're in the Navy?
It's not that. This was a proud man, Junior. He's over the other night. I had to help him off the toilet. He's so weak.
Will you shut the fuck up with the toilets? All this goddamn morbidity?
Junior doesn't want to end up like that.
I'm sorry. You're right. Fuck. There's point in a man's life to have him do something like this.
Wait, is he doing the
I
hit?
never ask you for anything.
The Godfather's doing the hit.
Tell Tony I'll do it myself if he wants.
Fuck what he wants. I'm still the boss of this family.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Stop your crying. I'll tell him. Making me fucking depressed now.
Old man Bacala's okay with this. What do you give a shit anyway?
What is it with you and these power trips?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Pardon me. May I?
Hey,
Your girl got any coffee out there?
Oh, I think we can rustle some up. Tax code, another client, IRS troubles.
Sorry, Mel. To find a place, they're not allowed to bug. Dr. Schreck's office has a full waiting room.
I sit too much anyway.
It has to be the old man, huh? There's no other way?
there's a million other ways, but this one will work. And it was Gigi's idea. I'm not cutting his fucking balls off.
Pretty sure there's, yeah.
Mustang Sally's MIA. 2 days ago, he reaches out to old man Bacala for help.
Oh, okay, that's the way they can get him out.
He can get close without arousing suspicion.
It still doesn't sit right.
He's done it 1,000 times.
He's a sick old man.
Good. Give him something to live for.
Just have him, like, maybe, I don't know, tell him the meeting point. Like, leak it out and then have someone else do the hit.
So I told him. I'd take those Duncan Sheik records and shove them up his ass.
No wonder the food sucks. You're supposed to cook with the wine, Artie.
3 years. Best hostess I ever had. This piece of shit steals her away.
Artie, come on, huh?
Oh, come on. He knows I'm breaking his balls. Seriously, though. I'm you. I hire a food taster. You don't want to fuck with a chef, my friend. You think you're the only one who knows how to swing a meat cleaver?
Fuck you. Artie.
I'm kidding, huh? You want to try cooking with one fucking eye?
Enough! That's enough! Go wait outside! Now!
Lucky this is after hours.
What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? She's his fucking fiancée.
I loved her. I fucking love her now.
Artie. Do me a favor. Don't ever fucking say that again to anybody, ever.
Well, what am I, a joke?
Yeah.
But she was more than just a hostess.
Not to mention married.
Can I tell you something? She's a cunt. My fucking wife.
Oh.
Girl,
Oh,
like
same thing.
It's a woman.
You shouldn't be calling
I still had my
Your wife
She's
that.
a young girl. You could have her like fucking Casey Kasem. It won't make a difference. Look, go in the back, get some coffee. Go home, go to fuck to sleep.
I should go. I apologize.
Not right now, okay? Let me talk to Chris. You go home. Call me tomorrow. Got a business opportunity over in Newark. Jesus fucking Christ.
This shouldn't be a headache, but it is a headache to Tony. Like,
Mr. Spears for you on 3.
Seth, I gotta take this. All right.
oh, that was the guy that was on the news last
Hey.
episode.
So what's your story with this fucking speeding ticket, Assemblyman?
What? I'm on it. I told you.
I just got some fucking letter in the mail.
Throw it out. Forget it.
The fuck, I gotta call my guy down at the DMV to get this squashed?
I told you it's a deplorable situation, and I'll take care of it. Hey, good news about the Riverfront Esplanade thing. We still on for Thursday?
Just straighten the fucking ticket out, okay?
What's the big deal
Where's your
about? Does
father?
that go on his criminal record or something? I don't know.
Stopped by
Like,
the bakery. Wanted to pick up a shortcake.
He never comes empty-handed.
Talk to Tony.
No, I decided against it.
oh,
I didn't even call him. You choose this life, it comes with responsibilities, Bobby. Nobody knows that better than your old man.
I was asking for me.
Teddy Roosevelt gave an entire speech once with a bullet lodged in his chest. Some things are a matter of duty.
so sad for Bobby, man. Like, he just told the honest truth, but I guess it protects Bobby's relationship with Tony a little bit. I swear, don't get your hand stuck in there again.
Son of a
Oh,
bitch.
he did. Oh, okay, no, he's good.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. The fucking steps.
Well, here, sit down. Jesus.
The cure is worse than the fucking illness.
Oh, cocksucker! This is an outrage. He can't have you clip someone in this condition.
Sweetie, I want to do it. He just sit on my ass. It'll feel good being useful for a change.
He wants to feel that rush again.
Sally's a tough kid, Bobby. What if things don't go your way?
They don't. They don't.
He going out with a bang.
Fuck, I'm dead anyway.
Oh. Paul Newman started with the salad dressing. Now they're over 100 million a year. And you know how people love my sauce.
Arthur, you run a restaurant. What do you know about mass production?
I have an associate
Mass
in business,
production.
for God's sake. Thing is, can't you see the opportunities here?
Yes, to be a front for a mobster.
Jesus Christ already.
Oh, buddy, what are you gonna learn, huh? Be happy in thine own self.
I'm telling you, DVD's incredible. Flat screen, right? Fucking surround sound. In this world or the next, I shall have my revenge. Here we go. No, I'm telling you, it's like the chariots are going through the fucking house.
Skateboards, not enough.
Sweetheart, more water, please.
He's talking about Gladiator.
So what's this I hear? You got old man.
My guy's got Dolby Atmos in his house.
Old man worked for him for a lot of years. Just looking out for him.
It does seem a little extreme. But hey, my man Jagoots, he knows what he's doing, huh?
Glad I have your fucking approval.
Whatever you say, Cappy.
You saw last episode that Johnny Sack was in it was in Ralphie's ear a little bit. So it's interesting to see what Johnny Sack has done to Ralphie, what he's promised him, what he's told him, because he's clearly trying to rub Gigi the wrong I forgot his name here, but he's clearly trying to run Gigi the wrong way a little bit here and trying to stir something up. He's trying to get him to act out of line or to do something to possibly lose his captain status. I don't know, but he's clearly stirring him a lot. And it's not going to be good for team morale or business morale.
All right, here it is, okay? For you, Junior, and anybody the fuck else. Gigi's captain of that crew. He gave the order. I okayed it. End of fucking story.
Tony, please, no offense. Obviously, it's your call.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh. All these like, it's not me. I'm not involved. I'm Switzerland here.
Nothing.
Is that the same? Is that the cop? Don't do it, Tony.
Oh, it's Chef. What are you here on a stakeout?
May I help you with something?
Yeah, I need a piece of this, about this long.
Oh, did they fire him from the force? Don't tell me they fired him from the force. I'm just hoping this is maybe his side gig and he works here as an employee. But don't tell me Tony got him fired from the force. Oh, that's...
Come over to my house, check out my bird band. Make sure it's up to code first.
I'll check the computer.
Hey, get your ticket book. Doesn't that constitute indecent exposure?
Actually, I no longer need my ticket book. Your friend, the assemblyman, saw to it I was transferred to the property room.
So you're no longer the scourge of Cedar Grove?
Nor am I eligible for overtime.
Leon, take your break at 2.
Well, not that it matters. Just so you know, I didn't tell him to do any of that shit.
That's very kind of you. We're out of stock.
Now they're seeing eye to eye. Like in terms of like the camera work.
Tony!
There's no level changes in the camera work. But I feel... Do you reckon a little bit of Tony felt sorry for him right there? That the assemblyman went out of line? He just thought he was going to get, you know, the ticket pushed aside and, you know, taken out. But instead, do you reckon Tony didn't see that that officer will be put out of a job like that? And just thought the ticket would just get brushed aside and obviously rendered null and void. But obviously this guy had to face the consequences for just doing his job. And it's just like... That's slack, man. I feel so bad for him. He's just a normal citizen trying to serve justice. And it's like Tony couldn't hack that someone told him sort of like what to do from the outside world. Not obviously, it wasn't within the mafia and sort of like he had to abide to higher ups there. It was a police officer who obviously Tony thinks he's above the law. He's above police officers. I got officers on my payroll. I got connections. I don't need a normal speeding ticket. Yeah, I'm above normal citizens, okay? I can speed. I can't be responsible for normal for normal acts, that illegal acts that I commit, okay? Like, what the heck? Like,
Tony, the phone!
All right, Jesus.
I'll be right with you.
Who is it?
I don't know. I'm going to Fortuno's.
When are you coming home?
When I'm done.
is that the Russian Gulmar?
Hello.
Ron, you paid me?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Listen, I ran into that guy, you know, the traffic cop.
Oh, here
It's
we go.
done. It's already taken care of.
I know. It's just,
There we go.
look, I don't know. You gonna bust it off the street?
Fuck him. Isn't that what you wanted?
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
But it's kind of harsh, no?
Tony, I spoke to his unit commander. Nobody likes the guy. He's a goddamn rabble-rouser.
Maybe, but
For doing his job?
I don't know.
Believe me, it goes beyond you. The guy's depressed or something. He's all wound up. They think he might have some serious mental problems.
But Tony actually did care. Like, I was just saying it before. Like,
Kid has friends. I'm sorry, Uncle Bobby. Anything, whatever Tony Soprano wants me to do.
Take it easy. I got you a pass.
Thank you. Thank you so fucking much.
you're past to hell.
It's good you called. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tell Tony it will never happen again, I swear. Or if it does, I'll at least yell 4 next time, huh? I'm sorry. I shouldn't make jokes.
Give me a glass of water.
This guy thinks he's off the hook.
What do you think? Should I visit him or is that too fucked up?
Yeah. I think you should go see him.
What if the gun's on safety and he forgot?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should send him something. Some flowers or some shit.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh. He's not gonna have the strength for it. He's not gonna have the strength. Surely there's backup or something. Someone watching over this hit. Damn, he overpowered him. Hey, Uncle Bobby going out in a blaze of glory. That's straight up gonna cure his lung cancer right here.
Hey, fucking greaseball, you. Come on. Any more mommy run? No, mister. Buckle up, please, no more.
He reliving his glory days. And the smoke too. Add insult to injury. Fuck the lung cancer. Hey, if this is a one-off cameo appearance from BURT Young, hey, big him up, man. Oh, so we're just gonna stand there and watch. We're not gonna help.
I told him he shouldn't do it.
Had to go all the way to Staten Island to identify him.
He's a cold-hearted prick, that nephew of mine.
Cocksuckers didn't even clean him up. He still had bits of glass in his hair from the windshield.
What was he, 71?
I don't know, 68.
So what did they say? What was the cause of death?
Who? What do you mean?
The morgue. The cause of death. Was it the cancer or the accident? How advanced was the metastasis anyway?
All due respect, Junior. What do you care about the details?
Because he's worried about himself.
Shit.
He was a good man, your father. A good friend. Motherfucker! God damn it! Dirty bastard! Son of a... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
I think Uncle Chin, like, listen, a lot of the old heads are phasing out. A lot of the people he used to interact with on the come up, they're slowly phasing out. And I think he sees himself as one of those individuals as part of the last line, that dynasty that's slowly fading away. And yeah, the new heads are going to make way, but yeah, the old heads aren't going to be there forever. And I think he's coming to the conclusion now that his time's almost up in terms of, that's how he feels like. He feels like, you know, he's on that path at the moment. All the dons of old slowly going away. Look at Jackie, man. Jackie went out early. Cancer as well. Uncle Bobby now. Uncle Bobby Brown, big him up.
Customer says goodnight, you barely look up.
I said it low.
I think he misses how much of a people's person Adriana was as well.
Left my contacts home. You know, I don't know what your problem is, but you've had a hair across your ass all week.
Hey, marriage problems or relationship issues shouldn't be shown in front of the
What,
customers.
You're still pissed because I told you you couldn't go into business with Tony?
Don't tell me fucking anything, Charmaine. For your information, I'm going into business with Tony.
If you do this, Audie, if you choose Tony over me...
What? What are you gonna do? Divorce me?
Is that what you want, Audie?
What? What'd I say?
Artie's on one at the moment.
Is over, Arthur. I'm serious, Audie.
Good, it's about fucking time.
And you're not getting the kids either.
Remember how I said lucky it was after hours before? This wasn't after hours, baby. This wasn't the weekend. This was damn.
Hey.
Not good, not
Who's
good.
here? You volunteered to mow your lawn.
No, I didn't.
Hi, Anthony.
Tell you right now, this is about old man Bacalata. I want to fucking hear it.
I have cancer.
You have what?
Cancer. The big casino.
Jesus Christ, when'd you find this out?
Blood in my stool. Had my first test the day before your mother's funeral.
That's why you've been acting so fucking weird? Is it, I mean, what is it? Where is it? Is it in your colon or?
My stomach.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Uncle Joe. They say how bad?
They won't know until they open me up. I go in 2 weeks. This has to stay between us, Anthony.
Yeah, of course. Look, we'll get you help. We'll get you the best there is.
First Jackie with cancer, then Febby. Old man Bacala had it, but now you'll get me help? These things come in threes.
Is that why you didn't want the old man to make the hit? What'd you think? If he died of cancer, he was gonna take your place?
I asked you not to make him do it.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's why he was asking about the cause of death.
I'm serious, Anthony, what I said. Promise me that you'll dumb me up about this.
Yeah, all right.
You're sick, people look at you different. They treat you like a fucking non-entity. I'm not kidding. You can't talk about this with anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Let's see if they stay true to those promises.
Hello?
Uncle June's got cancer.
The worst person you could have possibly told, he told. That was the most vicious cut, man. Like, Uncle June's got... It's not even like... Like, not even the wife out of all people? Huh? I know she's your sister, but we know what...
Ma?
You might as well have just posted it on Twitter. I know Twitter didn't exist at the time, but you might as well have just said...
Papa and emphysema.
Uncle June has cancer. Tony Soprano. P.S.
Come on, a little respect, huh?
I'm sorry, it's just what Ma used to say.
Yeah, that's right.
She said about her own brother, remember?
Little toothpick.
Another toothpick.
Jesus. What was he, like 36 years old, Uncle Mickey?
Liver cancer.
Jesus.
Runs in the family.
Timers.
I've really been coming to know Christ.
I really hope you have.
Ma, Febby, Uncle June. Always comes in threes, huh? And then there's the Holy Trinity. You think that's a coincidence? Hmm? What happened to Sal Bombencero, Tom?
Witness protection.
Would you like to pray with me?
Witness protection is Tony's term of... Yo, whoever's listening in is gonna hear some fantastic singing.
2 weeks ago? Why didn't you say anything? Did you report it at least?
To who, the rent-a-cops, campus
Security's a joke. Well, don't you think they should know they have a thief preying on the school?
Oh.
Oh, she brought the lamp up.
Her bike was stolen from outside the library 2 weeks ago.
The 10-speed? Did you lock it up?
They used bolt cutters. Some black guy from the neighborhood. One of the other kids saw him. What?
Did I say anything?
Oh my, you didn't need to say anything. You didn't need to say anything, you flop. Honestly.
The black guy. Imagine that.
Tony.
It's just, you know, I can't believe it.
I'm not listening to this shit.
Why don't you admit it? You're thinking exactly what I'm thinking.
Tony, what did I say?
What, is it my fault? You're twice as likely to be robbed by a black?
That is so fucking racist.
Happens to be a fact.
From who, David Duke?
Why are they talking about this in the basement?
No, try the FBI. I saw it on TV.
Oh, so now you're quoting the FBI.
I don't think they're in the basement.
But the lamp.
That's right. It's on battery backup.
Why?
For your information, crime is an economic issue, not a racial one. White or African American, you're more likely to steal if you're in a lower income bracket, which most African Americans are.
Good, then you'll feel better when the next one takes your car stereo.
You are such a hypocrite.
This is what I've been trying to tell you all along. You stay with your own people.
But wait a second, where are you going with that lamp?
I'm taking it. The halogen Nana gave me gives me a headache.
Hey, don't change the goddamn subject, both of you.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, be sure to call me when you need some money.
Hey, Meadow unintentionally just probably saved Tony from a
Good,
case
now you got something you can rap me out about in therapy.
for the foreseeable future.
What on this place?
You only retire once.
I didn't see this coming, to be fair, this sort of affection for Adriana from Artie. Obviously...
Is that an earring?
Huh?
Your ear, I never noticed before.
This? Had this for years. I don't wear it all the time.
Who is Artie trying to pimp himself up, man? Like, he's trying to think he's a younger, cool dude, man. Just be yourself, Artie. That's what people loved about you. The energetic Art. Oh, man, like...
Does Chris, tell you we had a little run-in?
He's just jealous.
Of what? We're friends.
Well, you know how he is.
Oh. I'm glad he didn't make you cancel tonight.
He don't know about tonight. He thinks I'm with Cindy.
Artie, man, that's someone else's fiance.
I'm gonna miss you, Abe. Oh, you changed your mind about the marriage thing. There's always room on my staff for a bright, sexy vice president. It's a big step. Marriage. Yeah. You sure you're ready?
Trying to talk her out of it. I love how Artie as well in this scene is completely covered in shadow, because it's almost as if it's a different identity. It's almost as if it's a different person. He's acting so out of character. Like, this ain't Artie. Like, what are you doing, man? You're trying to manipulate Adriana out of her marriage just for your own benefit. Obviously, your marriage has its own problems, and that's something you need to sort out with your wife, not do it in front of the customers and things like that as well. Yeah, at the same time, I feel like I know why Charmaine is completely... there is no... like... she's probably really right about him going into business with Tony and the future sort of like ramifications that could have, because if Tony gets taken down, Artie's a potential link or connection. It's best to stay completely clean. It's best to stay neutral. It's best to stay away from this. So she's completely right in that department. But obviously their marriage needs a spark, and they've lost that spark completely. It's just that, yeah. I think Charmaine, obviously, even though no matter how much stress she's going through or how much she feels about Artie or like the tension that's in the marriage, you should always wear that smile to the customers. Don't let them know that, oh, the employees here, even like the owner, look, they always look disappointed. It's not a good rub off on your customers, I feel like. So they can both. Bro, she's clearly uncomfortable. Thank you.
You in the ladies' room is?
Yeah, I think it's behind the bar.
No.
Plate is hot.
Fine dining as well? Who does he think? Like, Artie, snap out of it, man.
Restaurants, stores, slips for luxury yachts. We'll go with my plumbing and electrical unions. The steel, the brickwork, it's all yours.
We need to have a conversation about Local 187.
You gotta come by the office, see the scale model. The guy even made little people walking on the street.
Fucking Newark. They got little hookers giving little blowjobs. Gonna go take a leak.
Now, what if the assemblyman gets pictured with Tony by like an FBI agent or something, like seen out in public? Wouldn't that, and then they get leased to the news, assemblyman in league with the mafia, stuff like that. Like,
So I got a call from Eddie Vole at the PBA. Your friend the cop? He's bitching about losing his overtime. He's got some black officer squad looking into his case.
Oh, yeah?
If you want, I can get it squashed. Get him reassigned.
You know what? Fuck him. Cocksucker got what he deserved.
Was that sort of, did that sort of tie into the black person robbing Meadows' bike as well? In terms of like his view on black people and you know, the like sort of the racism that Tony has within himself. Does that, because that left a bad mark on Tony? That's the latest thing sort of that he's sort of had in terms of like his view of black people. That's the latest incident. That's why he said fuck him. Is that why? He could have lied about the stomach cancer. I'm not sure, but I don't know.
Hello? In here.
What are you doing? You're not ready?
I'm not going.
They gave you permission.
I can't. I'm not up to it.
It's my father's funeral, Junior.
You hear me? I don't feel up to snuff.
You look okay to me.
What's the matter? Didn't you get the arrangement I sent?
My whole family's in the car. I gotta tell you, Junior, I take this as a personal insult.
What do you think? I don't give a shit?
What am I supposed to think?
You selfish fuck. I can't go because I'm sick.
Camille, what's here?
I have cancer.
Cancer?
I'm not going with you.
Oh, my God.
Real Weisenheimer. Now, how do you feel? 2 weeks, I go in for the surgery, and they'll probably stop me on the chemo after that.
Junior, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, all right. I'll say a prayer for your old man.
My father?
Come on, do Bobby the solid
Now
and
you.
go.
What the fuck is happening?
Missed the boat a long time ago.
Here we go. Revisit to this place.
Including tax and delivery, it comes $897.23.
Just make sure it gets to my house in one piece. Come on.
This guy's solid, man. He got some strong morals. And he ain't leaving them. Hey, that was an interesting episode because I feel like, I don't know, ever since Chris got made as well, we've had that one episode of obviously him dealing with the life of being made, and where I guess we're meant to assume as the audience that like he's still meeting his targets and things like that, but I didn't expect the direction of this episode to go the way with Artie and Adriana. That was so off to me. That was so random, and it felt uncomfortable. Like, that's 2 episodes in a row I felt uncomfortable watching it. Obviously, there was nothing would compare to last episode, but there was something uncomfortable with the way Artie was behaving and with Adriana there. It was completely, like, I'm glad Adriana sensed it and completely, you know, abolished whatever Artie was trying to do. Obviously, Tony's interaction this episode with the cop was kind of interesting. Just like the sort of shift in emotions, and then at the end trying to bribe him out as he did with the first interaction. It's like their first interaction, he tried to bribe him, and their last interaction, he tried to do the same thing again. And the guy was like, bro, just because I lost my overtime and you hold so much power doesn't mean I'm going to succumb to your power. I'm not going to bow down to you. And I love that. I love that there's someone there, an ordinary citizen that, you know, is not fearful of Tony. He's not afraid to stand up to him. And I like that. I like that. You know, humbled Tony a little bit, I guess. That, you know, money can't buy loyalty, I feel like. It's just like, what are you doing, man? Money can't, you know, it can't make me bend the knee. Get out of here, Tony. That's a big fuck you at the end to Tony, I feel like, from that cop. And fair play to that guy. Fair play. And yeah, very interesting episode. Very interesting episode. Cool to have BURT YOUNG as a little cameo as Bobby's father. That was class, man. He went out with a bang this episode. Literally went out with a bang, banged his head on the windscreen. It's just like, yeah, that was a cool episode of Sopranos. I'm just interested to see the character interactions going forward. Like, I'm always interested to see the character interactions, but I don't know. I feel like, is Uncle June telling himself he has cancer? I feel like he might have cancer. I feel like he actually doesn't. He's just holding it. And he's decided to reveal it now that because of the old heads, they're all slowly phasing out. But yeah, it's very interesting. And Tony straight away decides to tell Janice, like the worst person you could possibly tell. So yeah, cannot wait to continue watching the show. Hope you guys enjoyed the reactions as well. As always, been Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.